original. Big Ted's reading a book on a picnic rug, then a rainbow flies out of Jemima's paintbrush. Play school. A storybook opens to a drawing of a dish running away with a spoon. The pages turn to a ship sailing across waters and to a rocket taking off and flying past letters hanging down on string, forming the title.
Story time!
Hello, welcome to Story Time. I'm Indira and this is Jemima, Joey and Mika, and we're going to read you a story. Jemima and Mika and Joey are on a play date after school, aren't you? And you've got some delicious things in your lunch boxes. Today's book is called Stay for Dinner. There are some friends on the cover eating delicious meals. The story goes like this. I love dinner time with my family, squishing splashy curry through layers of rice with our right hands. Side curries, pickles and papadums jostle for space on our plates. And on special days, we eat sadhya on big banana leaf plates. Do you have special meals at home with your family?
Autumn leaves in a yard.
After school, I love playing sport with my friends, Charlotte, Phoebe, and Leo. Today, it's soccer at Charlotte's. We practice keepy-uppies until dinner time. Jemima, Mika, and Joey were practicing keepy-uppies just before, weren't you? It was a lot of fun. My parents call. They're stuck at work. Charlotte's mum says, stay for dinner. Have you stayed at a friend's house for dinner before? Cutlery sparkles on their table. Fork in left, knife in right. Charlotte shows me. Gravy splashes, peas escape. I slice and prong until I catch every last rolling pea. Yum! Those pesky peas. Stay still, please. I don't like my peas, but Joey, you love peas, don't you? I think about our dinner table. Mama and I scoop rice with our fingertips. Papa and Amama roll rice with their whole hands. I wonder why we don't use cutlery. Papa always says the food tastes better when we eat with our hands. He's right. Mixing rice and curry with our fingers makes it more delicious. What would my friends think if they saw us eat?
Mama's got a papadum.
The next day, at Phoebe's place, we play badminton. We lunge and smash until dinner time. My parents are with Amama at the doctor's. Phoebe's dad says, stay for dinner. Graceful chopsticks gather rice. Keep the bottom one still and move the top one, Phoebe shows me. Click, clack, noodle slip, dumpling skip. I clickety-clack until my bowl is spotless. Yum! Noodles are Jemima's favourite. She could eat oodles of noodles and would never get tired of them, would you, Jemima? Do you like to eat twirly-whirly noodles too?
At the dinner table.
I think about our dinner table. At home, Amama sweeps her plate clean. She licks each finger one by one. Copying her, I lick off every bit of rice. Then Amama burps. Mama beams at Amama's seal of approval. What would my friends think of Amama's burp? The next day, we play basketball at Leo's. We dribble the ball and send it flying. My parents are stuck in a traffic jam. Leo's nonna says, stay for dinner. Fork spin, flouncing spaghetti, twist. Leo shows me. Swish, swish, sauce splatters, meatballs bounce. I keep twirling until I get a tight bundle. Yum. Look at all the wiggly, squiggly spaghetti. Mika loves spaghetti. It's so much fun to eat, isn't it, Mika? Mama wants to thank my friends for looking after me. Invite them over for dinner, she says. I suggest a barbecue. Amama suggests sadhya. Perfect, says Papa. There are plenty of banana leaves. Will my friends laugh? Eating with hands is not like ting-ting cutlery or click-clack chopsticks. Let's make fish and chips, I say. Nobody listens.
Through windows.
On the day of our dinner, I drag the towel to slowly clean each banana leaf. The vegetables are chopped, the coconut scraped, a big pot of rice bubbles, and papadums bloom in hot oil. Then my friends arrive. Papa's collecting the banana leaves, Mama's chopping in the kitchen, and Amama's welcoming everyone for dinner. Amama invites them to join our dinner table. They watch wide-eyed as Papa serves. They all turn to me. I blush like a banana blossom. Slowly plunging my fingers into the rice, I mix and sculpt, scoop, lift and push. Then I peek. They are copying me. Rice rains down, samba splashes, papadum smashes. Yum! Wow, what an amazing feast! Amama finishes first, licking her fingers in appreciation. Please don't burp, I pray, but then I hear... That's a big burp, isn't it? It's not Amama. Don't worry, I say to Charlotte with a smile. In our family, a burp is a great compliment to the chef. Amama chuckles and joins in too. Leo, Charlotte and Phoebe lick their fingers one by one. I love dinner time with my family, especially when friends are invited. It looks like everyone really enjoyed their dinner. And that's the end of the story. What do you like to have for dinner? I love cooking for my friends with food I grow on my balcony. Jemima, Mika and Joey are joining me for dinner later. It's time for us to go now. It's bye from Jemima, Mika and Joey, and it's bye from me. Bye-bye. What are we going to have? I've got some...
ABC Original. Big Ted's reading a book on a picnic rug, then a rainbow flies out of Jemima's paintbrush. Play School. A storybook opens to a drawing of a dish running away with a spoon. The pages turn to a ship sailing across waters and to a rocket taking off and flying past letters hanging down on string, forming the title.
Story time!
Hi, and welcome to Story Time. My name's Matty J, and this is my bestest friend in the whole wide world, Buster. And we're here with some other friends too. This is Humpty and Humpty's dad. We're just a couple of dads and a dog ready to read you a story. And the book today is Dads and Dogs. And if you look on the cover, would you believe it, Buster? It's lots of dads and even more dogs. How cool is that, Buster? And the story goes like this. Are you ready, Buster? Okay.
Buster puts his face to Maddie's.
Look at all the dads and dogs. Digging dad with a dirty dog. Hey, Buster, I think that's your favorite thing to do in the whole wide world, isn't it? You love digging. Hey, maybe you have a dog at home that likes to dig as well. Busy dad with a basset dog. Oh no, that dad is about to fall over. Shopping dad with a shaggy dog. Coffee dad with a collie dog. Did you know coffee is actually my favorite drink? Maybe you have a grown-up at home that likes to drink coffee too? Hey Humpty, what about your grown-up? Does your dad like coffee? Oh wow, a triple shot espresso. Delicious. Dashing dad with a dotty dog. Uh-oh. I think that dad is about to lose his keys and his phone chasing Dotty Dog. Muddy dad with a Maltese dog.
Mud splashing over the dad.
Footy dad with a fluffy dog.
He's catching a ball.
Bikey dad with a beagle dog. Boom, boom. Buckle up, beagle. Cooking dad with a curly dog. It looks like Curly Dog is about to gobble up that pancake. Hey, Buster, I know another dog that likes to sneakily eat my breakfast when I'm not watching. But I'm not going to mention any names. Am I, Buster?
Buster looks up.
Reading dad with a rescue dog. Hey, Buster, you're also a rescue dog. How cool is that? Playground dad with a poodle dog. Yoga dad with a Yorkie dog.
The Yorkie's leaping through the air.
Drawing dad with a Dalmatian dog. Painting dad with a pug dog. Oh my goodness, that pug is not doing a very good job holding that ladder, is he? Hairy dad with a howling dog. Bald dad with a bulldog. Oh dear, that dad is buried up all the way to his neck. He's about to get water on his head and he's getting a big sloppy kiss from a dog. Buster, I know someone else who likes to give sloppy kisses. Am I right?
Buster sits up and Maddie puts his arm around him.
Fancy dad with a fairy dog. Do you like to play dress-ups with the grown-up at home? Sleepy dad with a sneaky dog. And that sneaky dog is about to eat all of that popcorn.
Maddie kisses Buster's head.
Tattooed dad with a teacup dog. Rainbow dads with a rowdy dog.
The dog's pulling on its leash.
Singing dad with a silky dog. Hey Buster, you're a bit of a rock star, aren't you? You love to sing no matter what time it is or where you are. Maybe you can give a little song right now. Oh, Buster, that was very good.
Buster licks Maddie's chin.
Dancing dad with a dingo dog. Surfer dad with a scruffy dog. Hey, surf's up. How cool does Scruffy look with those sunglasses on? Skater dad with a sausage dog. But of all the dads and all the dogs, the billions and billions of dads and dogs, hey Buster, look at all of those dads and dogs. There's so many. The bestest dad and bestest dog are my dad and my dog. Well, that's the end of the story. Hey, I'm a dad and Buster's a dog. I wonder what we'd be. I know, I'd be a doting dad and you'd be a delightful dog. Isn't that right, Buster? Well, it's time for us to go now. It's bye from Buster Bye from Humpty and Humpty's dad, and bye from me. See you later. Hey guys, maybe you should bring your dog down to the park and we can all play together. Because Buster loves to play fetch, and sometimes he doesn't like playing by himself. He just wants another dog to run around with, and we can play on the swings as well. That sounds like fun.
ABC Original. Big Ted's reading a book on a picnic rug, then a rainbow flies out of Jemima's paintbrush. Play school. A storybook opens to a drawing of a dish running away with a spoon. The pages turn to a ship sailing across waters and to a rocket taking off and flying past letters hanging down on string, forming the title.
Story time!
Hello, welcome to Storytime. I'm Amanda, and joining me are some very impressive dinosaurs. Just kidding. It's Big Ted and Scrap dressed as dinosaurs. I think you look awesome. And look at me. I've got my cool dinosaur slippers on. Do you think I need to trim my nails? Stomp, stomp, stomp. We're going to read you a story. And the book today is called Max's Dinosaur Feet. This must be Max, and those must be his dinosaur feet. We're matching. And look, Scrap, Max has got a dog friend too. The story goes like this. Max has dinosaur feet. Stomp, stamp, smash. Dinosaur stampede, roars Max. That looks noisy and fun. Should we give it a go? Stomp, stamp, smash. It is fun. Shh, you'll wake Molly, whispers Mum. Walk softly, Dinosaur Max, she adds. Max looks at his dinosaur feet. How? He asks. Walk on dinosaur eggshells, but make sure they don't crack, says Mum, and winks. Max and Mum practice walking on dinosaur eggshells. Tiptoe, tiptoe. Why don't we all try a dinosaur tiptoe this time? Tiptoe, tiptoe. All is quiet. Max's dinosaur feet won't wake Molly now. But Dad's happy summer feet will. Drip, slip, flip. Shh, you'll wake Molly, hushes Max. Mum wouldn't be too happy if Dad brought in his wet feet and woke Molly up. Follow us, Dad. We'll show you how to walk on dinosaur eggshells. Tiptoe, tiptoe. All is quiet again. But not for long. It's Pop with his new walking feet. Thud, thump, thwack. Shh, you wake Molly, squeals Max. Follow us, Pop. We'll show you how to walk on dinosaur eggshells. Tiptoe, tiptoe. All is quiet again. But then Merida prances in with her dazzling dancing feet. Swish, swoosh, sway. Shh, you'll wake Molly, cries Max. Do you sometimes like to dance around your house? Maybe in ballet shoes or dinosaur slippers like me. Follow us, Merida. We'll show you how to walk on dinosaur eggshells. Tiptoe, tiptoe. Finally, all is quiet. But then Rufus charges in. He has a wrinkly wet nose that just loves feet. Rufus, do you have a dog that likes to sniff your feet? Don't get any ideas, Scrap, okay? Sniff, scratch, snatch. Rufus! Oh no, he's stolen one of Max's slippers and taken off. Wah! There is Molly. She has teeny tiny baby feet. Tip-tap twinkle. I'm sorry our noisy feet woke you, Dinosaur Molly, says Max. Close your eyes. I'll tell you a story, he whispers. Once upon a time, There were 5 little dinosaurs. This little dinosaur went to the forest. This little dinosaur stayed home. This little dinosaur had roasted leaves for dinner. And this little dinosaur had none. This little dinosaur got very, very sleepy and yawned all the way home.
Molly's cuddling a dinosaur.
Molly's fast asleep. Max is a very good older brother. Tiptoe, tiptoe. All is quiet again. For now. And that's the end of the story. Oh, I think Dinosaur, Big Ted and Scrap are having a snooze too. I'll have to tiptoe and walk on dinosaur eggshells so I don't wake them. Well, it's time for us to go now. It's bye from Big Ted and Scrap, and bye from me.
Amanda waves goodbye, then holds her finger to her lips as she tiptoes away. ABC Original. Big Ted's reading a book on a picnic rug, then a rainbow flies out of Jemima's paintbrush. Play School. A storybook opens to a drawing of a dish running away with a spoon. The pages turn to a ship sailing across waters and to a rocket taking off and flying past letters hanging down on string, forming the title.
Story time!
Hello, welcome to Story Time. I'm Sean, and this is Diddle and Scrap. And we seem to have a few other furry friends with us today.
There's lots of cats around the room.
Diddle, you have so many furry friends. Scrap, I think we're outnumbered here. Snuggle up. You're doing such a good job sharing the couch with us all. We are going to read you a story. The book today is called Too Many Cats. There can't ever be too many cats, right, Scrap? The dog on the cover is surrounded by cats, too. Lots and lots and lots of cats having a lovely time. The story goes like this. What a long afternoon. So much romping about. Now it's time for a snooze while the family's out. All I want is to flump in my favorite chair. But there's nowhere to sit. There are cats everywhere. They're curled on the tables. They're sprawled on the mats. I tell you, this house has got too many cats. Do you have a pet? Maybe they like to steal your favorite seat. When it's nighttime, they yowl just to keep me awake. And I always get blamed for the mess that they make. They laze in the best spots of sunlight all day, then give filthy looks when they don't get their way. They shred up the armchairs and then demand pats. This just can't go on. There are too many cats. Oh, look, they're eating out of his food bowl. You wouldn't do that to Scrap, would you, Diddle? Of course not. There are cats in the plant pots and on the TV. A cat eating Weet-Bix and one drinking tea. A cat by the fish tank admiring the view. A cat in the bathtub. A cat on the loo. A cat on the loo? Goodness, there really are cats everywhere. They cough up great fur balls. They they bring home dead rats. Enough is enough. There are too many cats. Look at this catastrophic chaos. There's a cat tearing up the curtain. Another cat in the fish tank. And they've tied the dog up in toilet paper. He doesn't look too happy, does he, Scrap? Enough is enough, I said. All of you, scat.
The cats flee.
There. Now, that's better. No cats to be seen. No yowling, no scowling. All's calm and serene. I can claim all the armchairs and hog all the heater. And somehow the air seems to smell so much sweeter. In a house without cats, I'm the king of the pack. But what will the families say when they're back?
The house is a mess.
Perhaps they won't notice? Perhaps they won't see? Or perhaps they'll get cross and blame all this on me. How can I explain it? Where would I begin? All right, I suppose. You can all come back in. Can you spot all the cats hiding? There's lots of little heads and tails popping out. If you come back, I'll give you my tastiest bone. You can borrow my teddy, but just for a loan. I'll clean out your litter box, comb out your fleas. Oh, please just come home now. Just come home now, please. There once were too many, but now there are none. I'm sorry I shouted. Oh, what have I done? Scritchy scratch, what was that? Scritchy scratch, there once more. Sounds like somebody's scritching their scratch on the door. Could it possibly be? Can I now make amends? Welcome home. Come on in. And of course, bring your friends. Whoa, look at all of them. For there's one thing I've always been sure of, and that's a home's not a home without too many cats. There they are, all piled up, sharing their favorite chair. And that's the end of the story. Everybody got along in the end, like all of us here snuggling up together. You really can't have too many cats, right, Diddle and Scrap? It's time for us to go now. It's bye from Scrap and Diddle and our other furry friends, and it's bye from me. Bye. What? You want me to read again? We just fit. Okay. You guys are in charge. Let's go.
BBC Original. Big Ted's reading a book on a picnic rug, then a rainbow flies out of Jemima's paintbrush. Play school. A storybook opens to a drawing of a dish running away with a spoon. The pages turn to a ship sailing across waters and to a rocket taking off and flying past letters hanging down on string, forming the title...
Story time!
Hello, welcome to Story Time. I'm Kaylin, and these are my friends, Big Ted, Little Ted, and Morris. Have you Teds been working out? Look at these shiny medals. Today, we'll be reading you a book. The book is called The Speedy Sloth. Here's a friendly sloth on the cover. Not so sure how speedy she is, though. Sloths aren't usually very fast animals, are they? The story goes like this. It was finally time for the event of the year. Spike couldn't believe it. The great race was here. The other sloths said it couldn't be done. Nah, You're dreaming. You're a sloth. Huh? But Spike didn't care. She was ready to run. All those other sloths aren't very supportive, are they? Do you think Spike will prove them wrong? See, Spike likes to think that hard work pays, so she'd been in the gym for the last 7 days. 1. Spike's doing push-ups. Or 1 push-up at least. She checked her laces and prepared to soar. Her mum wished her luck as she jogged out the door. Be back for dinner, you better be ready. I'm cooking your favorite. She called out, spaghetti! The others looked fit, the others looked quicker. They looked at the sloth and tried not to snicker. The racers lined up. Then the starting horn blew. Spike took off fast. Her furry feet flew. She bolted like lightning. She practically soared. There was no sloth who'd ever run faster before. Look at all the animals racing. There's even a small, speedy snail. Can you see it? Do you like to race with your friends? The Teds love a friendly race, don't we, team? She sprinted so fast, she was all but a blur of speed and technique and sweaty sloth fur. Snail overtook her, but that guy was a beast. As fast as a race car or push bike, at least. Snails and sloths aren't known for their speed, are they? In fact, Spike was trailing a loris, a grub, a hare and a tortoise, a mischievous cub. The hares hitched a little ride on the tortoise's back. A moonwalking meerkat, a chimp who loves flipping, a burrowing mole, a giraffe prone to tripping, an old armadillo, a daydreaming cougar, and an elephant riding a broken down scooter. This is a very eventful race. I think Spike's chances are looking pretty good. What do you think, team? All that remained was Peter the cheetah, who bolted ahead shouting, "Ha ha, beat ya!" Whoa, Peter the cheetah's really fast. He's even got lightning bolts on his running shoes. Spike was exhausted, she had to admit, but she'd come so far, there was no way she'd quit. It was there, she could see it, a fallen down sign. She grinned and leapt over the finishing line. The other sloths gasped, they reeled back unsteady. Look there, it's Spike. She's back already? Spike made it all the way to the end of the race. Go, Spike. Yes, Spike was slow, but for a sloth she was fast. And yes, it is true that this sloth came last. But Spike didn't care, she was a winner. And she'd made it back home in time for her dinner. Well done, Spike. Now she can celebrate with a big bowl of spaghetti, her favorite. And that's the end of the story. Spike had so much fun running in the race. Do you like running, like the Teds? Or maybe you like playing rugby league, like me? It's time for us to go now. It's bye from Big Ted, Little Ted, and Morris, and it's bye from me. Bye, everyone.
Kaylin waves goodbye.